I have the impression that today was an inspired and inspirational forum. We discuss on several complex issues. We discuss about challenges, about the future of peace building, and several questions and issues are still open and open for future months and years of work. I just like to highlight three points from our three panels today, using our payoff, our shifting roles, changing rules, and power and peace. So let's start from the first panel, shifting rules. We heard this morning that we are navigating in a period between methodological nationalism, the time of identity, as we said, and methodological everyday, so building peace in the space that we have every single day. So on the one hand, we have peace building as a subversive practice, as a field that can provide concrete alternatives, so concrete policies and alternatives. On the other hand, we have an aligned approach to peace building that is just replicating what national states are saying. In this framework, we have changing rules. We heard in the second panel about the relevance of domestic culture. Domestic cultures builds narratives. And to build narratives, we do need, on the one hand, this culture. On the other hand, we need political constituencies. We heard that there are long-term processes, but both of them can change in worse or in better. And I think today we have to think about long-term planning and long-term trends and changes. And we do need to scale up on our peace building work. This is possible if we do think in long term, and in long term we don't get scared about that. We work every month, every year, networking, as we said, from the bottom up, from the top level, both together, from local municipalities to our international organization. And let's conclude with the third panel, power and peace. We heard about the role of refugees. How can they support the peace processes through several approaches and practices, very concrete ones. At the same time, quoting Richmond from the first panel, we don't have to overestimate the role of civil society organizations. They are relevant, but they are in a network. They do need to be humble and to build relations. And through this relation with political institutions at different levels, they can have an impact, also in an age of identity politics like we are. So as the agency for peace building, we are extremely glad to have organized this forum today. And you can be sure that in the coming months and years, we will continue to work on this issue. And I want to stress one key word, that is continuity. Because in Italy, I attended several events that are just one show and then it's over. I do think it's important to repeat this forum every year, as we said, as we are already planned. So to have the same appointment every year, at the same time to work on networking and project through the year. Having said that, let me thank you once again our partners, in particular the Johns Hopkins Schools of Advanced International Studies and Professor De Sarto, the Rotary Club Bologna Ovest Guglielmo Marconi, with in particular Claudio Pesti and Luca Fantos that are here in the room, Prometeia and the municipality of Bologna, with Marco Lombardo that is still with us today. Many politicians are coming and leaving just for speech. This here is really interested to get involved, and we are already working with the municipality on several activities. Regione Emilia-Romagna and the agency, the AIX, for development cooperation is a key actor in Italy for this field. Let me also thank Bianca and Georgia from Resiliers, that is a young organization. They are over there. They help us to try to be eco-friendly today. We reached some of our target, but we are still fighting. For instance, you can see that this is plastic. This is a small failure, will improve in the future. So I do invite you to keep it for as a present, or if you want to return, we can recycle, of course, or just keep it. And it's a nice one, you can see it.